Maybe. Yeah? Okay, that was super weird. I have no idea what happened. Other than, apparently my source got changed in OBS. Okay, so you guys haven't heard the last 22 minutes of audio. I've just been talking to nothing. That's really annoying. Well, that sucked. Oh, cool. We snapped out of confusion. Mm-hmm. Wow. I used Splash last turn too. Didn't use Charm. That was just sad. Okay. Pretty much what I was saying was every trainer battle's a double battle. Woo, big shock. If you saw last stream, you already knew that. Everything has improved movesets. Always pause your stream to talk to your wife, everyone. Never don't do that. Alright. This next fight is also kind of scary. Trying to decide the best way to do this. I think we just go with this. So, as you can see, if anyone played Platinum, you know that these two normally have an Abra, one Abra each. Here they do not, because this is randomized. Opponents are randomized, our encounters are not, and that's kind of important. So, and they have improved movesets, which is pretty dangerous. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to take out this Rattata. This Rattata has the move Frustration, and Return is not good. Frustration on a NPC is actually pretty strong. Did not know that Meryl had Splash. I talked about it before in a previous stream. The documentation that I have for this game is not great, which is why you'll hear me say something like, I didn't know it had this, I didn't know it had that, or, oh, that's a new Pokemon, because I am having to make my own documentation based off of previous runs. We are already on run 4. Alright, this Zubat is actually really scary. It has Brave Bird. So I think what we do is we just try to kill it. Okay, I love you too. Alright, here we go, Brave Bird. Hold, Starly. Oh my gosh. I did not think that it was a crit. Is that what I just saw? Did I just see it was a crit? I hate this Zubat. There's just no good way to deal with it. I think a good way to deal with it was something else. And if I really want to switch off and just redo all that, but obviously that defeats the point of a Nuzlocke, so. That really sucked. That was really bad. We are going to accelerate this, because this Meryl's not going to win, and I just, oh my gosh, stop. I just really don't want to be here longer than I have to be. Oh my gosh, you're joking. Alright, we're gonna go this way. And just start tail whipping it. Bring that defense down. There's no way it can keep up, and we just don't want to be here forever, right? There we go. Yeah, this... So far we haven't seen a Meryl with huge power. They're just really annoying. I'm honestly kind of tempted to call this a wash because we lost Starly. Starly is very important for the first gym, and not having it is killer. Man, today has been rough. Alright. That really sucks. Like, that stings a lot, losing Starly like that. I almost switched out, but I really didn't think we had to worry about it. Problem is that Zubat really isn't, like, you don't think it'd be that strong, and it really isn't. The issue we run into, obviously, is that Brave Bird is a very powerful move. And I don't think we have ever made it out of that fight without losing someone, because of Brave Bird, specifically. So, we're... maybe we made it out of one. We did get to keep Shinx, which is really big. Shinx is very important. One rule about the rare candies is we can't candy past the next trainer, which is why we didn't just like candy up to level 10 right there. But, oh man, that's a horrible way to start a stream. And like I said, I so tempted just to switch off and call that a redo, but that's not how Nuzlocks work. Alright. Toxic. Awesome. Alright. Take out the Happiny because Magikarp also cannot learn any TMs, so it really doesn't matter. Man. I'm really frustrated about that Starly. Yep. Alright, Igglybuff. We're gonna stick in for one more turn and try to take out this Igglybuff. Ember gets stabbed, so it's pretty good. There we go. Yep, there's Mud Slap. We'll need to switch out here because we're taking way too much toxic damage. Yeah. Normally I would change the health bars to show the actual health value as opposed to green, yellow, red, but I just haven't, probably because I'm still a little mad at myself for losing that Starly. But we're not gonna wash here. So. Yeah, because, ooh, actually, wow, okay. That was Water Spout. Sport, actually. Spout is a good move. Sport is bad. I don't remember. Maybe Whale Lord learns Water Spout. I know Kyogre does in Gen 3, but those might have been the only two. And I might be entirely wrong. But I was thinking they were the only two that learned it naturally. There's no TM for it even now, if I'm right. thankfully in this gen we don't have to worry about losing things to poison, because everything heals up. The next trainer is, their level cap is 7. Oh man, I was thinking we got water gun at level 7. Looks like we don't though, which is actually kind of problematic. This is the last trainer before the rival though, so we'll see how the rival goes. I know we get water gun before 9. That's really important. Losing Starly also means we lost our answer to our rivals. We're gonna taunt the Jigglypuff. We lost our answer to our rivals Masquerain. Or Surskit, sorry. He's got a Surskit. Ooh, oh, Shockwave. I read that too, and for some reason I did not put together that water was weak to electric. I think our best move here is to go this way, and then Ember the Jigglypuff. Yeah, the problem is Trapinch just ignores that. Shinx is going to take a pretty good hit here. Or not. Oh! Are they going to double into it? No, okay, good. Alright. I think we double into the Trapinch here. Because ground doesn't resist fire, which is odd to me. It's only rock that resists fire. Alright. I'm pretty sure that crit mattered. That was a big crit. Alright, we took what, like 4 damage there. Shinx. Now this Shinx has Thunder Fang, which is really scary. It also has Mud Slap, which is really annoying. Thankfully it has Rivalry, so our male Pokemon will take less damage from its attacks. Alright, so that did 6, so we're in crit range. We need to swap out to food. Oh man. Yeah, that was exactly what we needed to not happen, honestly. Was us missing there. Food does ignore all of the Shinx's stat changes, which means... Oh man, we're in crit. We need to hit with our Shinx here, because we're faster. Ooh. That was through, what, 1 Mud Slap, 2 Mud Slaps? That was not super likely. That's a good thing that that worked. Wasn't super unlikely. Just that, like, middle area of, oh, things could be really bad here. Alright. So we come in here, we're gonna candy up to our rival, and then we will, go. So you get to go to 9. You need to learn Water Gun here. Good. The Shinx learns Spark. Charge. That was kind of close to what we need. Defense Curl. Okay. Yeah, so Bidoof will be helpful if we find something that knows, like, Swords Dance. Because we can just switch Bidoof in and then not have to worry about the Swords Dance because it has Unaware. I think we go this way. Yeah. I don't remember what his Well, we don't have to remember, we can just look, right? Yeah, so we don't know what the Ninkata knows, but he has a Skitty and a Piplup in the back. Yeah, the Ninkata just always dies. Because we almost always have Psyduck. Or Starly. It looks like, yeah. So we hit there, and then we're gonna hit it Tackle. And that should kill, yeah. Ninkata's pretty, like, physically defensive, not a, specially defensive Pokemon. So, that's helpful at least. Alright, here's Skitty. Pretty easy stuff. We're gonna Water Gun the Skitty and tackle the Surskit. And the reason for that is oh, got a crit. Oh, I was gonna say we don't actually want the Skitty to die yet. We want to knock the Skitty and the Surskit out in the same turn so that there is no support for the Piplup. And we can just roll through it. I think we scratch the Skitty and tackle the Surskit. I think that'll work. Okay, good. And this lets us get into a 1v1, or a 1v2 situation. And at this point, I don't think there's a way he can win. Because we have, what we're gonna do is we're gonna Tail Whip and Leer immediately. Drop that defense to half, which is a pretty passive turn. But we get to capitalize on it. Oh. Well, that sucked. We get to capitalize on it right now. That's okay. So, good scratch, tackle, good damage. So now essentially we're at neutral again, right? But we are, like, he's at half health. We are winning at this point. And actually what we could do is have Psyduck use Tail Whip and Shinx use Tackle and capitalize on that, but we didn't. And that might have actually dealt a little more damage. There we go. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so Rival's super easy. Our biggest problem is that Brave Burning Zubat. That's really rough on us. Now we have caught everything on this route except for one, and that is Abra. So we are guaranteed an Abra here. The only problem is Rorik's level cap is 14. So Abra is bad. We do have 9 Pokeballs, so that's good. Let's catch us an Abra. And then we can keep going. Oh, excuse me. The main reason we want an Abra is because it will let us teleport back a little more freely. If you'll excuse me for 1 minute, the dogs are having fun. Looks like I hit the wrong scene there, huh? That was very professional. Alright, let's keep going. So the goal here is to find an Abra. We're gonna go ahead and hit a speed up because it might take us a minute. The reason we have Chimchar in front is because Chimchar has Taunt, and so we can taunt. The Abra can no longer use Teleport because of the taunt, giving us multiple turns to catch it, and it is forced to struggle. Since it's forced to struggle, we have not only more opportunities to throw a Pokeball, but it will also damage itself, making it significantly easier to catch it. The one issue is that it is only like 4 turns before it just dies. But honestly, Abra's not a huge encounter for us. It's good. But last run it really didn't do a whole lot. Alright. So Taunt still hasn't worn off. It deals 1/4 of its health to itself every turn when it uses Struggle, so this is the last turn. And it looks like that is a failed encounter. Oh, no. Weird numbers. We might as well just throw the ball, right? Because even if we taunt, we only get the 1 shot. So. Okay. Failed encounter. This is a fantastic stream today. This is amazing. How much health did you have? 30. Okay. That was really bad. I think we go see what the other encounters are real quick before we... Because this could just be a... This legitimately could just be we're done. Because if we don't get any more encounters, I don't think we can beat... I don't think we can beat Rourke with what we have. Rourke's team is actually kind of scary in this one. Alright, so we get a Geodude, that's good. The only issue is Rourke is a Bug-type trainer, so Geodude does get Rock Throw to use against it, against his entire team. What Geodude doesn't get is Resistance. So yeah, that's an issue that we have to deal with. This also... I think it guarantees Onyx in Orberg Mine, I think. Because... let's... Oh my gosh. Orberg Mine. I believe Onyx... Yeah, so Onyx is at level 8, Zubats only go up to level 7, or it's at level 9, and Zubats only go up to level 8. So we can guarantee an Onyx, which is kind of helpful. Onyx itself is not good. Don't mishear me saying that, right? What I am saying, though, is that since we have Geodude, and after we get Onyx, we can guarantee a hang on. Gibble in Wayward Cave. All we need is a Zubat. And a Bronzer. Forgot about Bronzer. And we only have 2 locations to get Bronzer. So, if neither of those pan out, neither of those locations pan out for Bronzer, then it's just a roll to get Onyx. So, or to get Gibble, sorry. Because of that, we're gonna come up here first. We can get Geodude, Ponyta, Machop. We get a Machop. That's actually not great. We would have much rather had Ponyta, since it's the only other fire type we can get in this generation, for some reason. Yeah. And Machop has a 50-50 shot of having Guts or no guard, I believe. So, if it has no guard, it is less... it's good. We can do some funny strats with that, but it's not as good as Guts. Oh, also, Bug resists fighting, and fighting resists Bug, so it's a good resist to the stab typing of the gym, but Machop won't be able to deal just a ton of damage. At one point, I thought that Machop learned Rock Throw. Maybe it did once upon a time. It definitely doesn't anymore. There's Geodude. Machop is right there. That is our current team. I don't think we do well in this gym. I really don't. We also have to fight every trainer, as per the rules of this Nuzlocke. Therefore, we've got a lot of trainers to fight. We do need a level 8 or 9. Oh look, we have a level 9. I think this is actually a better one to use. Yeah, so we have to make it to the bottom floor. Oh, and we only have 1 repel, right? Oh, no, we forgot to get the repel, so we don't even have that yet. So let's go get that. Okay. And like I said, we have to fight every trainer. We don't have to fight them immediately. We're trying to get more encounters so that we can kind of distribute that experience. Because we can't overlevel Rorik, or we can't use that Pokemon in the battle, which is not good for us when we're already pretty limited in the tools that we have. There we go. And the main reason we're limited is because we have to have 2 Pokemon on the field at all times. This makes pivoting a lot harder. This makes switches in general more difficult. Especially because they have 2 Pokemon on the field at all times. So if we could be super effective to one and weak to the other, and it's not an easy line to walk. So what we need to do is we need to get down to bottom floor of the mine to pick up Onyx. And no one has neutral moves against it. Psyduck has super effective, and Shinx and everyone else has not very effective. Well, low kick probably isn't a great choice against an Onyx, huh? Which is irritating, but I honestly don't think that tackle is going to be a great option either. Alright, so we walk into the mine, use the one repel that we have access to. Are you level 8? You're level 9, that's what I thought. Yeah, so we have to go all the way down this way. And then, this is where we do this. This can encounter Pokemon, why I don't know, but it also does not take steps, which is very important for us. Oh, dang it. Okay, I think this also works. It's just a little bit harder to time. Just based off of, you know, things. If we had a little bit like a boxed in area where like 3 sides were blocked, oh, that'd be great. But we do not, so it's not that I know of. Yeah, this is how you hunt for Onyx, and it kind of sucks. Last time it made me question my, question how, repels worked for a bit. I was scared that I forgot how they worked. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this really sucks. Dang it. There we go. This is technically on speed up. I don't think it makes anything any faster here. This is a little easier on speed up, but it's not exactly the simplest. You can actually see that I'm not doing it right. Like I said, it's, oh gosh, very difficult. And trying not to take a step is also very hard. So yeah, if I think if we lose a Pokemon here, we probably just call it a wipe. Just head into Rorik's gym. At appropriate levels, of course, taking on things. I think he actually has 2 trainers that are like the gym. Oh no, the first guy's at 11. His level cap's at 11, and the second guy is at 9 because he has more Pokemon. So we could go in there and try to fight them, and if we, there we go. If we manage to win, then keep going. But alright, that's a Geodude. So we're just gonna run. And we still have Repel up. Yeah, this is really annoying too, because Onyx only has like a 10% encounter rate. And Geodude has a 65%. And every time we take a step, it's we get closer to burning through that Repel. I don't know how much 100 steps is, but it can't really be a ton. I want to point out how fast we're actually going right now. And still not encountering anything quickly. This is unfortunate. Oh man, this is hard. Yep. I don't really have a good way to fill this time right now. We're just going to try to do this as fast as possible. This is kind of absurd, honestly. Like, I don't know how how we could do this any faster. I don't know how we could do this smoother. Or my thumbs are actually getting kind of tired. Stop. Dang it. I have to use like both hands. There we go. That works. I'm sure I will eventually take a step, but at least it's not wearing out my thumbs this time. Got off rhythm there for a second. Man, this takes a while. Dang it. That was 2 steps. This is kind of ridiculous. Like, you would think that oh my gosh. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, so repel triggering out the Onyx sucks. I have determined the easier way to do this is to get a Zubat in Ravaged Path and a Geodude in Orberg Gate. And then you can just run around here until you find an Onyx. Okay. Man, this is not going well. Because we are actually removing some of the Onyx when we do this. Because technically you can find an Onyx at level 7 here. Obviously, if you use a repel, then you will repel the level 7 Onyx. I don't know if that changes appearance rates or not. Or how appearance rates even totally work in a cave. If it's like every step has X amount to trigger an encounter. Or if something more than that. Oh, that was a bad choice. I'm going to try going back to this strat and see if it works at all. I've seen like Pokemon challenges do it, but it's been on like older games. I don't know if this even works or not. This is very annoying. Yeah. I say older games, like I'm talking like Gen 2. Like Crystal Kaizo. Not just a vanilla game. So I also don't know if that got changed in any way, but this does, I would say it doesn't seem to work. The problem is you can't really know that. Maybe our luck is just really, really bad. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Okay, this is being real fun right now. Yep. Okay. Jeez. Oh man. There we go. Okay. There we go. Just had to get the rhythm down. Or not. I don't understand what's happening. Oh my gosh. I'm about to quit. We're done. I'm not feeling this today, guys. I'm not feeling this today. Screw it. Find the Zubat. Okay. Zubat's a better encounter anyway. We can guarantee an Onyx better on Iron Island. The only reason I wanted it here was so that we could have a Garchomp earlier, but I'm just not feeling that today. Normally I'm a lot more patient. Normally I will actually sit down and deal with all that, but today's been a long day, is all I can say to that. And there's no one to talk to in chat right now, so that's just kind of really, really boring even for me. I could sit down and watch a video, I guess, and wait for someone to show up, but the other issue, of course, is that Zubat doesn't learn Wing Attack until pretty late relative to the first gym. So we have to just power through Rorik, and it's not gonna be fun, I think. Ponyta would have been a great encounter. Actually being able to catch the Abra would have been, you know, good. Not losing Starly to Brave Bird. That would have been great. I really wish I could tell if that was a crit. That would be amazing. Because I don't know, I just need to start running more damage calcs on that Brave Bird. Like, it does so much damage. But something tells me, like, most of our party doesn't survive a crit Brave Bird at level 6. It just hits so hard. And I know there's people down here to fight, but I want to get to that level 9 gym trainer and just see what happens. And go from there. Because if he's gonna wipe us, then, or almost wipe us, then we're just gonna call it and start attempt number 6. Odd attempts are guys, even attempts are girls, so that's why I was like, hang on. Yeah, so let's go ahead and you're actually alive, but we need to swap you with you, because like I said, Machop's just not going to do a whole lot. Doesn't have tackle. It does have guts, which is good, but it doesn't have tackle, so everything in this gym is going to resist low kick, and bug types aren't heavy. It can learn Karate Chop pretty early, which is good, but okay. It's just a rough time, is all I can really say. So let's try to take this guy down. I think we'll manage. They're bug types. Bug types aren't good. And he leads with a Scorpy. Or, sorry, a Paris and a Skorupi. So yeah, there's only so much danger here, right? Alright, let's go ahead and tackle and Ember. Yep. Paris down, pretty simple stuff. Okay. Scrooby goes for Poison Sting. Oof, that did not do a whole lot. Anorith is actually kind of scary. could have like Ancient Power or Rock Tomb or something like that, and that's what makes it scary. We've only ever seen it use Mud Sport and Scratch, so maybe it doesn't have those. But it's still kind of scary. Let me take another Scratch. Ooh, see? And it hits reasonably hard. Take a Secret Power from the Scroopy. And we take out the Anorith. Okay. We were good even to crit right there, but now I think our Chimchar's in some danger from this Scroopy. And so is our Shanks. Great. I think we need to swap this way and here. Double out really sucks, but them if they double into something, it's just dead. So we had to really be careful there. Let's take out the Scroopy. It's already pretty damaged, and Ladian, while being great. Wasn't expecting Drain Punch of all things. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to swap food out. Go this way. The main reason for that is just double resists the Drain Punch. Of course, it clicks Silverwind. Yeah, that hurt. Okay. Alright, we get the water gun off, which is good. Alright. Yeah, but now all we have is Supersonic. Silverwind again, huh? Into Psyduck. Don't love that. But at least now we know what it's probably going for, right? Yeah, the Omni Boost also really sucks. I'm gonna Leech Life. If it's going for Silverwind. Yeah, Geodude doesn't actually resist. I think we go this way. We get the resist and have the confusion chance. Has Swift. Great. That's not good, by the way. In case that was a question. Oh man. We might actually lose to a Ladian. Yeah. Well, hit speed up just because there's not really oh, that's right, you have Drain Punch. And a crit! Awesome. That was really bad. I think we go here and drop that attack, right? Leech Life. Tackle? Yeah. That Omni Boost is really messing with us here. Leech Life. Tackle. Silverwind. Alright, we're done. Even if we make it out of this fight, we're done. There's nothing we can really do after this, so that was a throw if I've ever seen one. Woo! Yeah, no, losing 2 Mons there, we're done. I swear I wasn't trying to throw, but we're done. Right after we put in the candies too. Alright, I'm gonna set this thing to delete because it's got to delete the previous save data. So while that does that, I'm gonna check on the dogs. Me and my wife are dog sitting still, so I'm gonna do that. You guys can go ahead and grab snacks and drinks and whatnot, and we'll resume shortly. Alright, everyone, that should be the last interruption for this stream, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get restarted, shall we? This is an even run, so we will be female. I mashed, and now have regret. Cool. Click the button, there we go. We will be a girl, yes. As such, we will name ourselves Dame, which is the title for a female knight. Okay. Squires, or this guy we named Squire because he's bad and will never be a knight. Unless he beats us one of these times. If he beats us one of these times, we will name him Knight. How's that? Alright. The search for the red Gyarados. So difficult to find. Alright. Yeah, this guy runs around the room like a frickin' ADHD squirrel. Several questions. Alright. So last time, female, the last run that like made it the furthest was female, so maybe this one will work out. Our entire goal this time is to not lose something to that Zubat, by the way. That is our goal. I don't know what the best encounter is for that. Probably Shinx, just because it resists Brave Bird. But we have to be able to switch Shinx into it, which makes things... Oh, wait. So we have to save here because if we get a female starter, we just kind of lose. Because his starter, as far as I can tell, is always male, and it gets attract. So if we have a female starter, he just clicks attract and we just like lose. Which is irritating to say the least. There we go. We're about to get Chimchar, so we'll just leave it there. We just mash through this. This opening is shorter than Scarlet and Violet. I actually think that the openings have progressively gotten longer as the games, or as the generations continue. So, this is not horrible, but it definitely takes a minute. Cool. There we go. We want Chimchar, because it is one of like the 2 or 3 fire types that we can even get in this generation. So obviously that is the best choice. Alright, and we gotta have a Pokemon battle. We will not have this on speed up because it could be very important not to. Alright, let's see what we got. We have a Chimchar, male. Okay, we're gonna hit a Leer first. And the reason for that is if we do get a crit, it's just better. We'll hit another Leer. There have been times that I like try to keep up with the Growl. But I think we'll go down 3. And at this point, if we get a crit, we ignore all of our stat drops and still retain the bonus from his stat drops. So, yeah, that's neutral, right? Alright, now effectively we're at -1. We scratch. Yeah. And scratch. That was good damage. We take a pound for 4 damage. So we're gonna be kind of close here. Scratch. It might come down to a crit, which I really don't like. Oh, nope, we win. Even if he crit, we're faster, so. Boom, we win. Alright, easy. Not nervous at all. Right, and this gets us to here. Alright, what's the matter? Yeah, now we have to do a bunch of running, which kind of sucks. There's no way to like really speed this up. We just gotta run all the way this way. Yep. And now we go to the lake for no reason other than, again, Barry is an ADHD squirrel. Or Squire is, I guess. I guess we do get to meet Cyrus here, so he's not just like randomly appearing later, but I still think it's kind of weird that he's here. Okay, cool, yep. They make some noise. He flips out. Wants to catch a legendary Pokemon, however we don't have Pokeballs. Okay. And there's that. Sadly, there's no grass in front of Lake Verity. It is completely bare. The other two lakes have grass, but that one doesn't. So it's kind of unfortunate for us, because we could use it as another encounter if it did, but it does not have anything, so sucks to be us, I guess. Okay. Oh, almost made it too. That would have been nice. I mean, I guess we'll take this, right? Get up to level 6. We are in crit range, but we're fine. There we go. Made it to level 6. Life is good. We can talk to Lucas real quick. Oh, you know what I haven't checked is the nature of our Chimchar. Oh well. Yeah, so now here we are. Whew. Excuse me, we get to talk to Rowan here. Like to give it a nickname. Yes. I didn't think of a nickname. Need a nickname convention. I think we already did monsters, yeah. Which is kind of annoying. Let's do states. Yeah, let's do states. So, I think for Chimchar... would be a good state for Chimchar. I think, yeah, let's do Florida. I feel like it fits Florida man over here. Yes. Okay. And now more button mashing. Yep, so we're good to go there. Study Pokemon. Yep. Yes, give us the Pokedex so we can start our journey. Alrighty. But before you go, you got to talk to your mom. So let's go out. I actually forgot that we picked the girl this time, so I was like, why the heck are we standing off to the side? That doesn't make sense. Alright. And we're good there. Yep, Poke Center, here's the Mart. And now we have to go talk to our mom before we can go anywhere else. So let's talk to mom. because we can't even do the catching tutorial. If we could do the catching tutorial before talking to our mom, that'd be great, but no, we have to talk to our mom first. And it's just kind of annoying. Oh, yeah, cool. So we get the journal. Nice. And just in case we needed more incentive to go to Jubilife, here's more incentive right here. Get the parcel. Man, I'm yawning a lot. Sorry, guys. Now we get to run all the way, but wow, that was actually surprising. Yeah, that wasn't. Alright, Starly. We're definitely faster than a level 3 Starly, so we should run away no issue. And now we get to run all the way over here. Come up here. There we go. Alright. So here we go. We get to watch this man catch a Registeel. Yeah. And Turtwig hits one tackle. We've watched this a few times, but I'm always curious if it will explode. Yes! I love this. I just find it so funny. Oh! That dealt more damage than normal. I'm actually curious. What happens if that kills? What happens? Like, because it considers Turtwig our Pokemon right there. So what happens if it dies? Do we white out? Or does it just like crash the game? I'm so curious. I want to know. Alright. Before we do anything though, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna catch. I probably should have just caught something up there. That would have been smart. Oh well. No, we want to wait up there, that's right. Because we can get a Shinx up there, we can't get a Shinx here, right? So... Starly. Starly's actually pretty good. Ooh, level 2's pretty low, though. Okay. Yeah, crit would have killed there. Yeah, level 2 was really low. Throw a Pokeball. 2, 3. Cool. So we got that one. Starly. What would a Starly be? What would Starly be? Yeah, there's 50 of them. I want to pick one that kind of fits. But obviously it's kind of hard to... Alabama's not a bad one. Could do Arkansas. Connecticut. That's really strange. What's happening? Yeah, I'm actually, I kind of like Connecticut. I don't know why. We'll go with Connecticut. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. It's annoying. We're gonna knock out the T and just know that we had to save some space. Connecticut. I guess I could have just done the abbreviation for Connecticut, but that just seems strange too. Alright, there's our Starly at least. What we'll actually do, you know what, let's check our natures real quick, just out of curiosity. Brave, that's pretty bad. That is attack down. No, that's bold. I think that was attack down, defense up, but no. This one is actually, is that attack up, speed down? Yeah, okay, never mind. That's actually pretty good. Lonely, that's not great. Oh, attack up, defense down, that's actually okay. Keen Eye, of course. I was thinking Lonely was a special attack boost. I really think that the last run we could have gotten real far in if I just paid more attention. Dude, Brave Bird is rough. We gotta get through that Brave Bird. And I think if we get an Intimidate Shinx, the best way to do that is going to be to switch Shinx in after the Zubat's there, and then focus the Zubat. I think. We're gonna run. If we had Starly in front, we'd actually battle it. So let's go ahead and swap. And we'll use Chimchar to catch whatever. But we just need to... Okay. We just really needed to not have Chimchar getting all the experience kind of thing. And maybe if we crit, Starly would be able to get the experience all to itself. Yeah, Bidoof. That tracks. That tracks. Okay. Problem is it's so low of a level, I really don't want to hit it. Man, two level 2s is really bad. Just because it's going to take extra long to do anything. Also, we're going to waste more Pokeballs. Just Manner of the Beast, right? Alright. That's not the term I was actually going for. Yes, I think this one we have to name Colorado, because it fits. Colorado. And if you're wondering what happens when we run out of states, because I think you can get more than 50 encounters here, we will deal with that when we get there. Alright. Bidoof. Yeah. Colorado the Bidoof. Let's see here, what do we got? Lax. That one I just flat out do not remember. Up defense, down special defense. Okay, whatever. Simple. Yeah, so Simple's not quite as helpful, in my opinion, as Unaware. It's really good, especially because Bidoof and Bibarel both get Curse in this game. They don't get Swords Dance, though. So... Until we get access to, like, Defense Curl, it's not a great ability. Then it becomes significantly better, because it raises Okay. Raises our defense by 2 stages instead of 1, and that's pretty good. Yeah, so that was actually really annoying, because all we have is scratch. The reason we don't candy at this point is because there is some skill involved. We have to think a little bit. After we hit level 5, it becomes no skill grinding at that point, because even if they crit twice, it doesn't kill you, and you know you're faster, and you should hit 3 attacks, right? Not hard. So here, though, we have to pay attention. We have to watch. So our rule is up to level 5, we have to grind naturally. And then after that, yeah, see, this is where simple really sucks, because Starlies have growl, so it dealt 4, so we have to swap back. Alright, that only dealt 3 damage. Now we have to swap because we're in crit range. And scratch kills, so that was pretty good. Yeah, that was only worth 5. Since we are proving it, from now on we might just call it good. And candy here as well. But I mean, the extra EVs could potentially save us later, so I'm hesitant to do that right out the gate. Oof. That did nothing. What was that? Are damage rolls not dynamic in this generation? Like do they pre-roll the damage? Cause that was insane. Also speed ties. Okay, cool. Colorado leveled, which means Connecticut levels, which is also really good. Alright. More speed, I believe. That was good. That was good damage. I got a crit. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. Speeds everything up. Alright, another female Starly. Growl is really bad for us. Also really bad for us. Yeah, we gotta swap here. See what Connecticut can take. That dealt 4 damage, so we're in crit range, so we gotta go back. And if this... It dealt 4, right? So we gotta swap. Reason for that is just rounding. If we got crit, it does technically have the potential to deal 9 damage. So we don't want to lose anyone. So we swap. Alright, and we run this way. Again, heal up. And this time we actually lead with Connecticut, because Connecticut is not a level behind Colorado, but is more behind, right? You can see there, 3 experience, yeah, 27. Alright, here we go. Now, yeah, there we go. Starly. Ooh, that dealt an insane amount of damage. I mean, it was gonna hit us for 5 anyway. That's insane. Yeah. Ooh, it missed. That was huge. I was hoping it would use Growl. We don't risk the crit. I want to risk the crit just to speed up the level, but we don't risk the crit there. That was crazy damage. I mean, it dealt a massive chunk of our health. So that was terrifying. Let's try to get Connecticut leveled. Starly. Alright, at least this one's a lower level, so we have a shot at taking it out here. Oh my gosh, would you stop that? It just bought itself. Oh, I thought it bought itself another turn. That was good. Okay, so cool, no damage on that one at least. Bidoof only no tackle at this level as evidenced by ours. That dealt 4. Oh man. Yeah, so that was unfortunate. Okay, it only deals 3 to Colorado though, so that's really good. Ooh, we're speed tying though. Don't risk the crit. The speed tying I think is what got us. If we had not had that, like if we had gone first every turn, well, we still missed, right? So it was dangerous either way. We only have a little more experience to go though, which is good. And obviously if we grind on the next route, we do get more experience, but it's less no skill. That did 6. Jeez. Man, that nature is really hurting us. Really, if that hadn't a crit, we were still good for one more turn. But then, boom, crit range. Man, that sucks. Our Starly's really looking like a glass cannon, and that's actually a huge problem. Because Starly being a glass cannon means we really have to watch those crit ranges more. We're going to be in crit ranges a lot more. We're going to be dealing with just a bunch of stuff that we really don't have to in other situations. So, let's see, bonk. Alright, that did 4, so we're out after this one. Yep. Also, Colorado, it's going to make switching Starly in a lot more difficult. Okay, speed tying again. Man. Okay. Yeah, this is the worst. Like, this is the hardest part of this game, I think, is getting past these first trainers. Because if we lose a Pokemon here, we're just done. Like, it's so hard to come back from that. And the first trainer in particular that we have to fight is really hard. Like we've come very close to losing a Pokemon multiple times. Come on. We missed 2 tackles in this one fight. That was insane. That's a 95% accurate move, and we missed 2 of them. It's not quite as insane as one of our other runs where we got crit 3 times in a row. Two of them were in the same turn. It was insane. And yes, that was one that we, I mean, very, very narrowly didn't lose anyone. But we now know a crit does 7 damage, right? Double crits! What the heck? Oh my gosh. Now we gotta go back. This is why this part of the game sucks too. But we have proven that we're good, so I think from now on we just candy here. Forget the EVs and just candy right here. And that will help us a little bit, I think. tackle. That was good damage. Alright, boom. Yay, a level 4 can beat a level 2. Alright, we did learn quick attack, that's pretty good. There we go. Okay. And Colorado, we just tackle. Tackle. That was a good crit. I don't... Oh no, we do get the level, cool. Thinking we wouldn't be able to. We got Growl. So now we have a non-attacking move, which is good, but we don't have a... we don't have a setup move. Excuse me. The advantage of having a not unaware Bidoof is that we can actually use like Leer and stuff with our Chimchar, and Bidoof will benefit from it. Unlike the last run, where it being unaware made it ignore all opponent stat changes, which included defense drops, and that's not great. Since obviously a good thing to do in a double battle is to use things like Intimidate and Growl and Leer to drop both opponents' stats, and when you have a Pokemon that just doesn't benefit from that, it's kind of rough. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to swap to Florida. Okay, so Florida and Connecticut speed tie. Yeah, and Connecticut hits harder than Colorado, and that's important. We're going to hit the Shinx, because the Shinx is scary. Why is the Shinx scary? Couldn't tell you right now. Shinx has Tackle, Leer, and Signal Beam. So this is a pretty decent pairing against the Shinx, since it will not be able to do a whole lot of damage with Signal Beam. Yeah, it's a little scary. We're not in crit range. It's just gonna hurt. Oh, the last move is Fury Cutter. I actually didn't know that. So this is a really good lead into it. We are going to scratch the Shinx and quick attack the Smeargle. Hopefully... Oh, we got a crit. Cool. I was going to say hopefully we can reduce it low enough that it kills itself with Struggle this turn. And now this turns into a 2-on-1. Oh, that was also a crit. That was dumb. Double crit. Man. Now we just have to survive this Bidoof. We're going to Leer it and tackle. And the reason we tackle instead of quick attack is to try and benefit from this Leer here. Oh my gosh! That was insane. Each one of those died by a crit. That was nuts. There's a mosquito. Okay. We do have to heal up. That wasn't as bad as normal. However, we also got 3 crits. I don't think that Smeargle was dead. Even after struggle, I don't think the Smeargle would have died normally. But it would have been dead the next turn, right? We would have just used quick attack and Leer in that same kind of pattern. Okay, So the next one, ooh. Okay, we need to not use Colorado here, clearly. We're gonna try one more run. Okay. We're gonna go heal up again, and we're gonna put Starly in the front. Because Starly should be able to outrun that, no problem. Like I was saying, this next person has a Starly, so we'll fight them real quick. Also, at some point, I think our naming convention is just going to be Gen 1 Pokemon. And make everything as close as possible. I'm trying to think what all we can catch and pick a gen that doesn't have those. I guess we could do like Gen 5. Because we can guarantee those won't be here. Alright. We have to fight this person. We have Starly leading and Colorado. Colorado is very likely to switch out because this person has a Meryl that has Charm. And if we get hit with a Charm, excuse me, we are immediately at -4 attack. And if we are that low, then we're not going to deal any damage. So we're going to quick attack the Starly and tackle it as well. And see if we can get rid of it. Because the Meryl isn't super scary. Who are you hitting? Okay. Like, full damage this turn-wise, that's probably the best. We did take 7 damage, though, which means we are in crit range. Florida can ignore the charm by using Ember. 6. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we're not in crit range here. Oh, and the Starly just dies. Awesome, actually. That's really good. What we'll do is we will Ember the Tailo and tackle the Tailo. What we want... Okay, I was about to say what we really hope for is not to burn it. Tailo has guts, and that would just make it stronger, so... Oh, got a crit. That was good. So that's a level. That's good. And some good XP. And now I think we just Leer. We keep its defense down. Is the goal. And, oh yeah, we're fine. Now we scratch, tackle. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Colorado was popping off. He did not like that he was left out of that last fight. Scratch the Meryl, it goes down. That's good. Alright. Now we run back this way. I'm trying to decide if it's better actually to take on that Zubat before. It's probably not better before the encounters, right? We want to get all of our encounters so that we can swap around a little bit more in that fight. The problem is, like, the Rattata is actually pretty dangerous with its, with frustration. So what we're gonna have to do, I think, is drop the Rattata, just completely ignore the Meryl. Drop the Rattata, and then drop that Zubat immediately after. And this is not Gen 3 mechanics. In Gen 3, that's actually a lot easier. Because if we manage to get rid of the Rattata early, in Gen 3, they would be forced to switch in before the turn is complete. And so you can do some crazy strats. This is mostly seen in Tate and Liza, where you can like use Explosion, kill one or both of their Claydol and Xatu. And then get just free hits on Solrock and Lunatone. Solrock and or Lunatone. It's very easy to do that. I think what we do here is we tackle and tackle. Because we want this Happiny to use Sunny Day. Uses Zen Headbutt, which we knew it had, but it actually did a fair amount of damage. Alright. Oh, it copycatted the Lotad. Interesting. Okay. We'll go ahead and tackle the Lotad and then tackle the Happiny. It gets rid of the Lotad, which is good. Happiny takes a fair bit of damage. Light Screen. Actually didn't know it needed. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, its last move is Copycat. I didn't have that written down. Okay. This C-Dot knows Razor Wind, Bite, and Harden. I think what we do is we use Quick Attack and Tackle. And we see if we can bait it into using Bide. Use Razor Wind. Okay, we're fine with that. Just gotta get rid of it, right? So Quick Attack the C-Dot, Tackle the C-Dot. I don't think this gets rid of the C-Dot though. Oh, just barely not. It is a spread move. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and Quick Attack, Tackle, and that should end it. Cool. And that is Route 202 complete. Yeah, the Happinis give insane experience. Just like Chanseys and Blissies. So, that's super nice. Oddly enough, so does Hoppip, I believe. I think Hoppip gives really good experience. Even though it's like a super horrible Pokemon, like it's not hard to beat. Grass and Flying, first off, isn't a good combination, like defense-wise, and then second off, it doesn't have a whole lot of health. And it only learns Splash until like level 10 or something like that. Yeah, so we're gonna speed this up again, because this is just another button mashing section. Waddle around. And for anyone concerned about like the textures on the sidewalk there, that is not the emulator. I actually remember that being on hardware. For whatever reason, it just does that, and you'll see like little black flakes where like the pixels aren't quite right, and that's same way on hardware. It's very strange. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm sure someone could explain it, but I am not that someone, so. And maybe it's a little worse on here than it is normally, but it's noticeable. I remember running through here and being like, why does it do that? There we go. We're good there. So now we get to come out here, talk to some clowns, which has never made sense to me. To get our watch. Thankfully though, we can just mash A. And we will pick up the old route while we're here. And then after Rorik, we will, after Rorik, we'll run back home. Run back to, what is it, Twin Leaf? I think. No. What is it here? What is the name of that town? Is it Twin Leaf? Twin Leaf, yeah. What was the name of... Was it New Bark Town in Gen 3? Yeah, we'll run back to Twin Leaf and get a Magikarp. And the reason we wait till then is because Roark's cap is 14, and Magikarp is just bad at that level still. So it is a Pokemon, I guess, and it would allow us to have a little bit more like switch in, but it's also Magikarp, and it's bad. I guess we could go get it now and use it against that Zubat. Alright, that's a Bidoof, we can run from that. Because Dupe's Claws. And it's a Badoo. Okay. Not a Shinx, which is kinda irritating, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Actually, let me check my encounters real quick. I want to check something specifically about 203. 203, you can catch a Shinx or an Aberon, and I honestly can't tell you which one is more rare. I lean toward the Abra. But, alright, this is a Badoo. Badoo is pretty frail. So we're actually gonna calc this, which is kind of ridiculous. Starly. I have no idea what the IVs are. We are level 7. However, we do have a beneficial attacking nature, and if we had a neutral one, our IVs would be... What is happening right now? Don't we have a beneficial nature? Our IV is pretty bad, I think. Tackle, Badoo. It seems like every time we get a beneficial nature, our IV sucks. Yeah, so we do 41 to 58%. I think we're okay. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We can't hit it again, but we're okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it seems like every time we get a beneficial nature, we get a bad IV. And kind of vice versa. Alright, yes. Let's see here, we need another state, huh? Let's see if one just pops out to us. We'll go with Ohio. Ohio. Reminds me of a potato. Alright. And... Nope. Oh my gosh. That dude. Yeah, Badoo's not a great encounter, but it's not bad. It does get access to Leech Seed. That is not a Badoo. It is definitely tagged as Badoo, but that is not a Badoo. We'll fix that real quick. Gets access to Leech Seed, but it doesn't get it until 16 as a Roselia. And it doesn't get Worry Seed as a Roselia. So we need to save Badoo from evolving until level 16. And the reason is so we can get Worry Seed. Because Worry Seed is actually a pretty good support move if your Pokemon has a bad ability. It's also a good supporting move if we run into like a Why-Not. We can hit it with Worry Seed, get rid of Shadow Tag, and then have more options. And that sounds kind of specific, But there's a bunch of why nots running around here for some reason. Like, they are everywhere. So, that is why I bring that up specifically. Oh, that's right, this is a potion. Let's grab the potion. Do we get Psyduck or Zubat? It's just a 50-50 shot here to get one or the other. What on earth? There we go, jeez. We get Zubat. That's actually not great. I would have rather the Psyduck. Based on the fact that Badoo lived, I think. Yeah, Zubat's fine. That's not great. Zubat doesn't learn any good attacking moves pretty much at all. At least not at a level that is relevant right now. I guess we could like technically teach a return and all that, but like, gross. Yeah, it gets Astonish at 9, Bite at 13, and then doesn't get Wing Attack until 17, which is 3 levels higher than Rorik's cap. This one's actually pretty easy though, as there's one state known for having a bunch of caves, so we go with that one. Missouri? Yeah, I was like, that doesn't look right. Alright, there we go. Brain fart for a moment. Okay, Zubat. Do I not have his... Oh, here it is. It's all the way at the bottom. That makes sense, actually. Not that they're alphabetized, but... Okay. So these are our 5 pre-rival encounters. And from here, we get 4 more before the rival, or before Rorik. Oh, and here's an Intimidate Shinx just to mock us. Awesome. I actually think Shinx is probably a better encounter than Abra, for the explicit reason of we never used Abra in the last run. A bunch of things, not knowing what type or what type of Pokemon any trainer can have is kind of dangerous, and we just haven't seen a ton of like fighting or poison types. So, Alright. So we can actually candy these two up to the level. And so we're going to do that real quick. But first what we have to do, if you missed earlier, is we have to close that, open this up, open this one. Our party. Again, there's the Badoo issue. Haven't been able to solve that. Don't know why it does that. Oh, this is lonely. Up attack, down defense. Yep, 2. Frickin' 2. This is amazing, and we're never gonna use it. This is actually pretty good. That's a pretty great Bidoof, I have to say. Yep, that also figures. Good. It can still be a pretty solid mixed attacker. Badoo's got good special attack for once. Its nature is horrible. Good speed. Zubat has a horrible nature. Yeah, awesome. Does have Dragon for its hitting power though. Ground, that's kind of interesting. Poison, that's bad. Flying, it's actually okay. Bug, that's horrible. Okay. We forgot to pick up the antidote, but I don't think there's any real reason to have one. We can't use it in battle, and everything in this gen now heals, or it recovers from poison when it hits 1 HP. So cool. You just run around till it hits 1 HP. They get cured of their poison, and then you smack a, you know, super potion or something on them. A couple of super potions, I guess. Alright, bag. Now we have our rare candies. One goes to you. Supersonic. The other goes to you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna try to fight the Zubat trainer. We're just gonna see how this goes. Leading Starly and Bidoof, I just think that's the best option. We'll try to get rid of the Rattata real quick. And like I said, just ignore the Marill, pretty much. Oh, hold up. There we go. We're gonna quick attack, tackle, bonk. Okay, frustration, and this is why we want to get rid of the Rattata real fast. Oh man, that did so much damage. Okay, so this is where we just use quick attack and tackle. So the Rattata goes down, and this will bait the... that was actually really good. That's really helpful. This should bait Brave Bird into Connecticut, and we can swap out into Florida. Go ahead and tackle the Zubat. Bring it down pretty low. Are they doubling into... Okay. And... Oh! That was a lot of damage. We'll Ember, tackle. Okay. We finally didn't lose something to the Zubat. That might have been a roll, though. That was really scary. Now all we have to do is take out this Marill. That is not a difficult task. Oh, man. Yeah, so I think anything that we have just dies to crit, crit Brave Bird. We don't have anything, like, the only thing that we can get that resists that is a Shinx, and that's, Shinx is only good 50% of the time. Maybe a little more than that, because if you get like a female, if you get a male with rivalry, I think if you get a male with rivalry, it's better, because more people have male, I think. Alright. So, that was pretty good. And actually, our level cap here is 6, so... Not that it really matters, I think, but we can bring this up a little bit. Make it a little easier on ourselves. And they lead with Starly and Ladybah. But we want to take out the Starly as fast as possible because it gets an X attack used on it. The Ladybah doesn't matter. The Ladybah sucks. So, oh, excuse me. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Quick Attack and Ember and just take it out in one turn. Don't let it capitalize on that X attack at all. Yeah, return is really bad for NPCs. I think they only have base friendship, so it's just a bad move. Whereas frustration on that Rattata was a lot better of a move because base friendship is pretty low. I'm gonna focus the Ladybug real quick. Well, actually here. I don't think we need to quick attack it. We'll tackle. Are you guys still speed tying? You are. We're gonna spread. We're gonna do that. Yeah. That way we get some damage on the why not, because this might... Nope, okay. Didn't even come close. I thought it might just kill the Ladybug. I was way off. Yeah, that did nothing. Excuse me. Yeah, so we tackle again, and Ember. Thankfully, why not can only know Encore, Splash, and Charm at this level. So, it's not until level 15 that they get, like, Counter and Mirror Coat. So we don't have to worry about that at all. Yeah, scratch it. Alright. Good stuff. We're actually going to try to delay another fight. Oh cool, we got a potion. And the reason we're going to try to delay it is because they have a Zigzagoon that likes to use Thunder Wave. And so if we can taunt it, it won't be able to do that. But we don't learn Taunt until level 9 with Chimchar. So we're going to try to gain some experience on some other things, some other trainers. And go ahead with get Ohio some experience as well. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there we go. Walk. Oh, I don't trust her. Click. Yeah, she was just waiting. Come on. There we go. There's no guaranteed way to dodge spinners, so you just kind of gotta shoot and pray. This guy's got a Happiny, a Magikarp, and an Igglybuff. Obviously the Magikarp we can just click Absorb against and we'll probably be fine. And the Happiny we just hit scratches on until it dies. Magikarp no Splash, Big Shock. We will get to learn if this Igglybuff this Happiny knows anything more than Pound, which is helpful. It's just good knowledge, right? Yep, knows Flamethrower. That's... I thought that it did. That did more than I thought it would, if I'm being honest. So we go to Missouri, who's going to take not nearly as much. And scratch. We don't get a crit, that's okay. Missouri takes nothing. Oh, that's annoying actually. I think we hit a Leech Life into the Magikarp and scratch the Happiny. There we go. Oh, good, Ohio leveled. Very nice. Water Sport. Whoa. Yeah. We still have Starly, which is really good. We just are gonna really need it against our rival. Alright, so I think what we do here is we swap into Connecticut. Yeah, let's swap into Connecticut and Ember the Igglybuff. It has Mud Slap and nothing else according to my sheet. because it really likes doing that. We just hit a quick attack and an ember. And then I think might actually, okay, I was about to say it might actually die from. I just noticed that just now noticed Magikarp was outspeeding Florida, and it threw me off for a second. Alright, so now we have Taunt, so we can fight the girl and not have to worry about a whole lot, which is good. Dude, this is a fast Magikarp. Have like Choice Scarf or something? That'd be really funny. Choice Scarf Magikarp. That'd be hilarious. The fastest splash you ever saw. Alright. Connecticut takes it down. Okay. We do need to heal. We're gonna swap this way just in case, but we're gonna try and get around her again. There is no guaranteed way around spinners in Gen 4. The best way that I have found is wait until they turn and then immediately walk. Sometimes they whip right back. But that is the best way that I have found. Sorry, guys. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Just saw the chat. We going through some interesting times here in the hardcore double platinum Nuzlocke. Gosh dang it. Let's see here. It is going. We haven't lost anyone yet, so that's good. Hey Annie, how's it going? Glad to see you back. Yeah, Rhyme's not here today. Don't know where he's at, but normally he stops in right before the end of stream on Tuesdays. Alright, and here's where things get fun. We have a Zigzagoon that likes the Thunder Wave. You're fine. I appreciate at least the attempt to try and stay up, but oh man. There we go. Get the taunt off to block that Thunder Wave. Yep. I'm just really annoyed that we just got hit by Cute Charm. Cute Charm, like Static, always seems to proc at the worst times. Icy Wind! Did not see that coming. That is good to know. Oh, that did like nothing. I forgot Zigzagoon's special attack is absolute garbage. We're gonna go ahead and Water Sport, Absorb, because Water Sport's a bad move. And hit the Zigzagoon here. Yeah, this Skitty has Fake Out as its only damaging move, and then 3 support moves. So that's really nice. I thought Ohio was going to take some big damage. I keep forgetting Zigzagoon's special attack is pretty awful. There's a reason most people only use it as like a HM thing. Florida is not a city? Is all I can really say to that. I'm a little concerned. We're gonna go to Colorado here. And just take out the Combi. Combi using Gust is a little bit scarier than Zigzagoon using Icy Wind. Not by much, though. Yeah, alright. hit that thing for an Ember. The Skitty moving faster, I think we're speed tying? Or has it been going faster this entire time? It's hard to tell, because Fake Out technically still has priority, even if it fails. So, it's a little rough. Yeah. We're gonna use Taunt for the specific reason of avoiding Toxic that this thing has. Taunt is so good in this game. Oh, it actually lived. Didn't think it would. Alright. Now the only issue we're gonna run into in this next fight, is that they have some really good coverage on the Jigglypuff. They have Shockwave, and 2 of our 5 Pokemon are flying types. Normally at this point we have a Shinx, and it makes things a little easier against it, because we have a switch in that isn't going to take a whole lot of damage, but right now we don't. You say that. You missed the Happiny using Flamethrower. And that was terrifying. I think what we do here is we actually go Colorado, and the reason we go Colorado is because we'll switch Connecticut into Ohio to tank the Shockwave. Thank you. My shirt is pretty great. I'm very gray oriented, because why not? Alright, I almost tried to use a move there. We're gonna switch into Ohio to tank that, and we're gonna have Colorado hit the Jigglypuff. Oh, I never actually checked. Okay, cool. I never checked our ability with Ohio. Yeah, that's good. We should do that real quick. Natural Cure. Okay, that kind of... yeah, it's not great. Mainly because... I do actually go to the gym. I try to go 3 times a week. I work out 3 times a week. Whether I make it to the gym or not is a different matter. But I normally hit the gym at least twice a week. Okay, we actually need to swap Ohio out here. I think he's gonna take a bite. I don't think he'll take a. Oh man. The problem is if they double into Colorado, Colorado goes down. I think. But if they don't... okay, it doesn't matter. They can't double. Yes. Alright. That's only half the battle, though, because what comes out after it is... the Shinx! And the Shinx knows Thunderfang. And Mudslap. We're gonna Ember the Shinx and try to burn it. 20 kilos is good, dude. That's intense. It's like what? It's like 44 pounds. That's impressive. Oh, dude, that crit was huge. Yes. All right, we get a bite. We're fine. We're gonna burn. We can't. We can't reduce its attack through like growl and things because of Hyper Cutter, but we can through burn. Oh, it doesn't matter. It died. Easy. You were right, Ennie. Easy peasy. Way to call it. What sport are you playing? Out of curiosity. Oh look, a worm pole. Kind of glad we didn't get that one. Dustox is pretty solid, but it's a 50-50 shot. So, alright. Now we get to come down here. We have a Zubat already, so the odds of us getting a Geodude are higher, but I think we'd probably get a Psyduck in Orberg Gate. So a good way to like drop weight pretty quick at the beginning is to drink water. And I know that sounds weird, but if you're not getting enough water, your body will store water. And once you start drinking enough water, your body will get rid of all that stored water. And that's a pretty good way to lose weight pretty quick. And water weighs a lot. It's kind of insane. There we go. But it is super cool that you've been... Ooh. Yeah, fasting is... like you said, it's kind of dangerous, and it can really mess up your body. Because if you go for too long like that, your body will start storing any food that you get, and then it just, you know, defeats the purpose. Let's see here. Nincada and Surskit are the two that they have. So I feel like Connecticut and Florida will get rid of them, but then we have to deal with a water pulsing Skitty and a Piplup that has Bubble and Icy Wind. Yeah, so this is fun. I mean, they are 95% water, but it's better than nothing, which is, you know, good. I think this is the way to do this fight. Oh no, no one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dizzy is always fun. And nauseous. If I go, you know, too long without eating, I get super nauseous. Alright, here we go. Step 1, wing attack. Into the Surskit, Ember, into the Nincada. It used quick attack. And we get the kill? We get the kill. Alright, that's good. I think that Connecticut can take an Icy Wind. My fear is that Florida can't take a Water Pulse and a Bubble. I think that's kind of what they would go for. The Skitties so far have been pretty quick. We're gonna wing attack. We're gonna switch into Colorado. And if we need to, we can always switch into someone else. Ooh, Growl. That's actually super good for us. I need to note that down. Yeah, there's the Water Pulse. So that was a good move. That was a good move. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and wing attack again and tackle into the Skitty to take it out. Ha! You fool! Trying to use Fake Out after your first turn? Okay. I'm a level with you. I am a I'm an American, right? So centimeters is not my unit of knowledge. Give me a second. I think we're still okay, so let's go ahead and hit a wing attack and a tackle. 193 divided by 2.54, 75 inches divided by 12. Oh, dang, you're like 6'4". You and I are actually pretty close to the same height. And then 106.4. And we're actually pretty close to the same weight. So, I think you're fine. Alright, we're gonna have to swap here. Go... I think we go into Ohio. Ohio probably tanks an icy wind. And growl. And we can ignore the growl, right? Let's see, tackle. I mean, I don't have a ton of muscle. I just can do what I do. Let's see here. Is this thing stuck? Is it choiced? I'm so confused. Why is it just spamming growl? It has so many other moves to pick from. I say so many like it has more than 4. Let's see here. I mean, 106 kilos down from whatever it was. I mean, that you had to have converted some of it to muscle in that process. And I don't think, like, personally, my whole thing, maybe he's trying to outplay me. He's got a strat, let him cook. Personally, I think that it's more important to just have a goal of what you want to be able to do than it is to just lift weights until you have muscle. And what I mean by that is, like, my goal is to easily be able to pick up my wife and carry her whenever I need to. It's to be able to, you know, work on the cars if we need to, or fix things around the house without having to, you know, moan, groan, and want to die from carrying something. And that's my goal. I am at my goal. It's not a huge goal. It doesn't have to be a huge goal. Also, I'm having to move the time real quick, so... but I have met that goal, and I will continue to meet that goal. Hopefully. We're gonna go here. And I need to close that out real quick. Reopen it. Forgot that it runs in admin mode, so it makes me confirm it. There we go. Yes. Yeah. 1723. Now it's not. That went a little further back than I was going for, but it'll work. Actually, is that still morning? I don't think it is. I think this is daytime. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, because you're in Germany right now, my guy. Rhyme is crazy. I don't know how he stays up as late as he does. He's normally here till I mean, like 2, 3 sometimes. 2, 3 a.m. I'm from the future. Alright, boom. We have an Abra encounter. This is the entire reason we have Florida in front, is to taunt it. Fell for the taunt. Can't use teleport. And now we just throw Pokeballs and pray. Oh my gosh, I thought we had it. So this is the nice part. It uses struggle, it reduces its health by a quarter, and now we have another chance to throw a Pokeball. So our chance odds just went up. I believe Abra has a 33% catch rate at full health, so we're probably sitting around like 35 right now, and it was enough. Awesome. Okay. Yes. Now we have to nickname him something, her something. And right now the nicknaming convention is states because I'm not a creative person. Kind of like Wisconsin. New Mexico? I like it. We'll do it. Albuquerque. Actually barely fits. Perfect. New Mexico. Sadly, Abra, right, doesn't evolve until level 16, which means that's not till 2 levels after Rorik's cap. So it's not gonna be overly helpful for us. But what it will do, that is not an Abra, that is a Kadabra. Nebraska is a state, you are correct. We're gonna fix that Abra situation real quick. There we go. Yeah, so what we can do though is use it to teleport back to the Poké Center instead of having to run all the way back, which is kind of nice. We're gonna go ahead and switch this way. Let's see here. North guy has a Hoppip, a Metapod, a Hoothoot, and a Spinarak. We have growth on Ohio. So I think we'll be able to take care of it. Montana is as well, yes. Currently, the most American state is the state of confusion. So, don't feel too bad. Actually, let's go pick up encounters first. There are 4 more encounters that we can get, which is insane. And that's not even counting the Magikarp, because we're just going to save the Magikarp till later, because it's not useful. Main reason we were looking to see if we could find an Abra was actually to find a Shinx that had Intimidate. If this thing has Intimidate, I'm going to be a little mad. Okay, it didn't. We're good. That was the main goal there, actually. It was not to find an Abra, but to find a Shinx. And lo and behold, we did not find one, so it happens. Hopefully the Abra comes in handy later. There is a Psychic type gym we found out before we wiped on, not the last attempt, but the one before that, that it has, the third gym is a Psychic type gym. So maybe we can do something there. So I think the game just liked mocking me by throwing Shinx at me now that we can't get them. And of course, half of them have Intimidate. That's a Starly, we're fine. I don't remember what we can catch in the Valley Windworks. We saved it last time for if we found a shiny. Yeah, so my shiny clause is that we are allowed to catch a shiny, but we may not shiny hunt. And the only time that has ever even come close to coming into play is it was Mirage Tower in Emerald, and we found a shiny Trapinch. But what was funny about it was the first Pokemon we found there anyway. And it was the first time we had seen a Trapinch. So we did not get like we caught it, but it didn't matter. Rhyme, you're here. Why are you screaming? Is it because you're late? Alright, so the options here are Psyduck and Geodude, and I think both get really, really hurt by Ohio. Accurate, by the way. Way to go, Rhyme. McCurgan. McPurgan. I can't even try that. We'll swap this way. Alright. Yeah, so, yeah, we did wind up resetting. We missed the Aber encounter. We lost Starly to a Brave Bird crit, I think. I can't confirm that it was a crit. From the Zubat, and it just ruined our day. So. Pokemon Light, fair enough. Okay, so somehow we did not run into a relevant encounter in the Orberg Gate, so we're gonna run back there and see if we can't find one, but now we can teleport back to Orberg instead of here. What was wrong with the renderer? Just like glitch out real bad? Oh hey, we get a Geodude! This actually guarantees us an Onyx in the mine, which is interesting. I think we hit with an Ember here. Okay. We're fine. The only scary part about the Onyx really is the fact that it has Bind and Rock Throw. So it's very annoying. Let me see if I can find Valley Windworks. Here we go. You can find a Shellos, a Weasel, a Shanks, Pachirisu, and Drifloon. Might be one of those that we still delay. We really want a Shanks. Yes. We already used Colorado. We'll do Utah. I find that one kind of funny. Currently the naming convention is states because no one was here to stop me, and I'm not a creative person. If we run out of the 50 American states, I will legitimately start putting, like, confusion, concern, solid liquid gas. I don't have a keyboard to be able to do the Japanese names. And I don't think Pokemon Database has it spelled out phonetically. I see. I see. No. No, they don't. I hope it's not lagging. Come on. Before we get, if I make sure that this is my ultimate test for how laggy it is. No, looks okay. All right, fine. It'll be the next one. Because I'm actually pretty confident we'll have another one. I'm not gonna say we're not, because we're still learning everything here, right? So we can just get caught off guard super bad by something crazy. Let's do a level 9 Onyx versus a level 9 Badoo. Good special attack. Absorb, and the Onyx has bad special defense. Let's see what happens. Whew. Yeah, Badoo absolutely murders. Murders the Onyx. So I'm trying to figure out the best Pokemon to use against it. Geodude resists it, but also can't really do damage. I think what we do... What am I doing? Superior Flying type. There we go. Full homo. I don't think I've ever seen that phrase, and I love it. I mean, I'm still pretty new here, if I'm being honest. The only reason Rhyme found me is because he likes to talk to small content creators. Here we go. No homo, right? All of the homo. Oh, man. Alright. Is it an Onyx? No. Every time. Alright, we tabbed out Zubat, so let's go ahead and drop Zubat and add in Geodude. But Geodude is greedy and is trying to cover up Abra, so let's scoot Geodude over a little bit. There we go. As mentioned, this it's a scene from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. That was impressive, honestly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is pretty great. I really liked Hellsing Abridged. Hellsing Abridged was amazing. It completely captured, like, just the flippantness of Alucard. It was a great series. Alright, yeah. So like I said, we can guarantee the Onyx, so we're just gonna run around. Come on. Nope. Let's see what time is it. Okay, we're good. And we keep running. You are not wrong there, Ryan. Well, Annie, I'm glad that you know, are enjoying this very much. It is greatly... Where was I going there? I don't know what happened to that sentence. I'm very glad that you enjoy this, and it helps me keep producing what I do, so... There we go. Unless I keep forgetting the time. That's why I have the schedule made. I think the schedule's accurate. I haven't actually looked at the schedule in a while. Have to look at that. I've also thought about doing some pre-recorded stuff so that I can stream it a little bit more. Hey, we found the Onyx. A little bit more like during the day for you guys. I'll like pre-record it and stream it, and I'll be in chat while I'm at work and stuff. But it'll let you enjoy it not at 2 a.m. Alright, that was good damage. Okay. I think we go to Colorado here and chip it a little bit. I don't remember Onyx's catch rate, but I remember it's not good. Alright, bind is actually kind of a problem. Onyx's catch rate is 45. That's pretty awful. We're just gonna have to take it down as low as possible. Yeah, I saw that one coming. We already took a screech and we're simple. I think we die here. We don't die, please release, please release, please release. Nope, okay. Last ditch effort to save Colorado. Guys, we're all the way up at like 6% chance here. Whoa. Alright, if this thing doesn't release us, I don't know what to do. I guess we just try the ball again. This is the only way to save Colorado here. Oh, I hate this. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, there's rock through. Alright, we lost Colorado. This is part of the reason why going for Onyx sucks. Yeah. Just because you can't, like, it takes so much energy to, like, whittle it down. And, it's very, very hard to catch. And the only reason we want it, it's not even that good of an encounter, that's the sad part. The only reason we're here is to get, Gibble guaranteed. It's the only reason we're here. I think next time, if we're in the same situation, I think what we do is we just leave it, right? So if we have a guaranteed Onyx here, we just walk away. Just walk away. Come back later with some quick balls and try that. And higher level Pokemon. I think that's the way to do it from now on. I'm trying to get it to half health. Thankfully, it's just using Harden. If we can get a crit, that'd be great. Alright, we are at half-ish. Why did that do so much damage? Everyone else we have is so squishy. I could have used Ohio earlier. And tried and absorb. Oh, gosh, dang it. This might not work at all. Did we get a crit? I honestly wasn't paying attention. I just hit tackle to get a little bit more damage on it, but yeah. This might not even be worth it. We might not even get this Onyx, and if we don't get this Onyx, then we lost Colorado for nothing. Two, three. Oh, what a tease. What a tease. We gotta swap now. Because Ohio's gonna get the crap knocked out of him. Oh, we can't swap. Crap! One. Nope. Didn't even get two. I was about to say, if we actually lose someone else here, I might just call it a wipe and reset, because we're not that far. Three. Oh my gosh, this thing. It just likes playing with our emotions. Like, we're gonna lose Ohio if we don't. Okay, I was like, if we don't get to swap, we're gonna lose Ohio. There's Florida. We've got to swap again. Because Florida can't take a Screech rock throw. Oh, man. All we have is ball. All right. Nope. Okay. Yep. Okay. That was that is characters that I am unable to read. Well, so the issue that I have with risking more is Rourke's actually kind of tough. Onyx is not worth it. You are correct. I don't want the Onyx for the gym. I don't want the Onyx for Onyx. I want the Onyx so that we can dupes out the Onyxes in Wayward Cave so that we can guarantee Gibble. So because we don't want the Onyx itself, I think what we do next time is we repel, run all the way in, if we can guarantee the Onyx, right? We repel, run all the way in, get Rorik out of there, escape rope out, and then we save that encounter until we can get quick balls and, you know, quick balls, level balls, more things to help guarantee an easier catch as well as some higher level Pokemon. We'll come back with like False Swipe or something. Does Gibble learn Dragon Rage by the time you get to Wayward Cave? I don't know the answer to that. Okay. We are a boy this time. After numbers? Just 1, 2, 3? Or are we gonna do like interesting numbers like Fahrenheit 451 kind of things? I've typed this a bunch, but I always forget where all those letters are. I'm fine with that. We'll just call them numbers. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Gibble has Dragon Rage at level 7. That sucks. Okay, that's good to know. 1.1, 1.2. Yes, oh, I was actually thinking, you know, do numbers, but the starter be like I said, 451 for Fahrenheit 451. But I do like the skipping numbers. I might just do that. Have one be labeled like 20. It's probably too big of a jump. 36C. Isn't that like the human body temperature? Ugh. There we go. Do they even have the degree symbol? Is that an option? Alright, so what did we learn? Don't try to get Onyx. It's good to guarantee it, but we'll just save the Onyx encounter until later. I don't know how we would... Because quick balls, even a quick ball isn't going to be a great odds of it working, so... On your marks, hold it. This part is so annoying now. We've watched this so much. Degree C. So, When I say later, I mean whenever we get quick balls. I don't know how far that is. Let's look. We have the technology to look that up. So let's do that. Let's see here. Quick balls. Yeah. Finite methods, diamond, pearl, plat is we're at we're at 222. Pastoria. Canalava, Snowpoint, Pokemon League, March. Well, that was helpful. Celestic Town Shop, Pokken News Press. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. The reason we save before this is because it's not necessarily impossible, but it's pretty dang unlikely to win this if we get a female Chimchar, and thus I am okay with saying we just repeat this until this one scene until we get either a win or a... Oh no, we have a female! We have to leer. Reduce the number of hits. Alright. That's the problem with the female starter. Scratch. Maybe... Nope. Awesome. Scratch. Let's see. The items for sale are given time at any given time are determined by the number of badges we have. Nope. So interesting. Scratch, but there were no mention of quick balls. Very confused. Yeah, so I looked into that and I just haven't put one in there. Oh, come on. No! Are we seriously gonna lose to this right now? We're so freaking close. No! We won! We won with a female! Yes, that much I follow. It's just where to put it in the overlay. That then becomes the question. I really don't know where to put it. Yeah. I guess I could put it like right here. Like death's attempt. Just put them right here. Could do that. You mean the chat box? Or are you talking like where you guys don't talk fast enough right now? So, wow, Rhyme. I thought maybe you would want to say hi to YouTube. You and Any can say hi to YouTube. Get all your hi YouTubes out. There you go, see? Alright, yeah. I feel like if I made this screen smaller, that would work. Oh, I forgot. I have to make a screen, a bottom screen over here, and a top screen up there, so that we can do the underground stuff a little easier. It's not quite as wonky. Yeah, I gotta do that. Okay. There we go. All I read was something about schnitzel. And then I can't even read rhymes. Schnitzel's pretty good. I gotta say, I do like schnitzel. And Spätzle? Spätzle's pretty great too, I have to say. I've had that a few times. It's good stuff. Yeah, that. However you pronounce that one. I actually went back through one of the it was the German nickname convention, the winning run of Emerald, and it's just me saying German names grossly incorrectly and then Rhyme trying to translate how to say it, but via text, and it's kind of hilarious. The only one I immediately remember is Zigzags, because best frickin'... Gosh, I love that Zigzagoon. This is where we mash A again, because it doesn't matter. At some point, I want to do like a nickname convention of just other video game characters. Oh, I guess there's numbers down here, huh? 1. I like how we're gonna walk up to someone and we're going to they're gonna be like, yes, that nickname very much suits the Pokemon and shows how much you care about them. Number 1, go. Anyway, evolution. Oh, for Zigzagoon is called Gyarados. I feel like I pronounced that wrong because I almost said Gyarados. Although according to some it should be Gyarados, and by some I mean one person in particular. Look at me, I'm not a completely ignorant American. Just a mostly ignorant one. Alright. So last run I talked about, I don't know if anyone was actually here when I mentioned it. We've been doing the like... you know, grind up to level 5. But I feel like we have proven that we are good enough to not have to worry about that. Like it's not no skill grinding, but we have the skill. So we're good, and we will just smack some candies in here a little earlier. We can speed that process up. Rhyme that is fair. However, we've discussed this, right? Some people just don't try. They're just like, oh, that's a foreign word. I'm gonna walk away now. Or that's a foreign name. Can I call you Bob? And it's just rude. However, the Ponflum, I'm gonna go with. No, I have no idea who that is. Sorry. Oh, hey, that actually worked. We're gonna run into one. Yep. I almost dodged too. I was like, we should cut over, and I just didn't. Oh, got doubled. It's the same Starly. It wants to be caught, but we don't have Pokeballs. Now we get to watch this happen. Alright, place your bets. Does she manage to catch it? Place your bets. I can't. I don't have like channel polls or anything yet. So answer is yes. All right, let's find out. Oh, Rhyme, you are correct this time. Sad days. I really wanted it to go boom. Kleinstein. Cannot say that I know who that is either. Sorry. If they are other streamers, I'm just gonna feel bad. Small stone. So, wait, what? I got very confused. Stone dude, Geodude? Yeah, that's I googled Kleinstein, and the first thing that came up was Geodude, and the second thing that came up, which I think is kind of funny, was apparently some researcher named Kleinstein. Is it Kleinstein? Kleinstein. As I'm reading that, I'm like, that was the stupidest way to read that. Should have pronounced both EIs the same. Yeah, Kleinstein. There we go. Bidoof. More of a Stein. Fair enough. So the ST is st, not st. Is that what I'm understanding? Ah, interesting. Great. And we're fine. And Pokeball. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thankfully, this Bidoof wasn't as annoying as the last one. The last one took like 3. Alright. That was pretty simple. Yes. 2. Is that what you're going for there? So more like hi. That doesn't work. Yeah, okay, Phonetics is not my strong suit. I am an engineer by trade. Saying engineer by trade is kind of a weird statement. It's more like an E. Trying to think of any Japanese word that has EI in it, and I am once again just showing my ignorance of other languages. Alright, there we go. Also, I realized I did not put Bidoof in there. Where's Bidoof? Oh, there we go. Bidoof, you're not supposed to be over there. Scooch. Here we go. Sensei. My bad. I have taken verbal attacks. I'm gonna be right back. My brother is calling, and that's very concerning because normally we don't call each other. We will continue shortly. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Hang on. There we go, that's better. I could feel my headphones pushing my hair back, and I hate that. See, now I would read that as knack rack. And I feel like you're not looking for the word knack rack. Knack crack. That does make sense though. Like crystal knocked. It's probably bad that that's the first thing I think of, huh? It's pronounced as knack crack. Oh, I about ran. That was almost horrible. I forgot that we hadn't caught a Starly yet. Huh. That is fair. Yeah, we've got a number of words like that, but typically if we have a K in front of an N for whatever reason, we don't pronounce the K, right? Like knock. K-N-O-C-K. Knock. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Alright, cool. We have a Starly. But I understand the K, C, K, C, they're all pronounced the same. Alright, and we get to go back here. Oh, so we can't have it yet. Because that is letters, characters, I guess, technically. Can't have it yet, but you saying Pikachu, right? My wife is currently working through the Pokedex and is giving each of the Pokemon names based off of their appearance. And so... and describing each Pokemon based off their name at different times. So what this leads to is eventually we will have a game where we name the Pokemon. We will nickname them what she nicknamed them. And Pikachu in particular turns from Pikachu to Pikachu. And it's gonna be interesting to phonetically put that into words or into a nickname. We want a rare candy. We want 999 of them. Save that. And while we're here, we just gonna check these guys out, shall we? You saw me catch this. You saw me catch that Starly, and it says it's bad. Sparkle and Squeak. Interesting. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's super good. Oh my gosh, we got the world's fastest Chimchar. Wait, that is Chimchar. Here we go. Got a pretty respectable Bidoof. Not great, not bad. Hidden Power Rock is actually pretty helpful. Well, see, it is technically modded, but it's also not. Because, I mean, I didn't change anything about the wild encounters, right? I only changed the enemy trainers. Let's see here. Reasonable. Oh, that sucks. That's really bad. But at least it's super healthy. Okay, well, we'll just make that work. Let's see. Place it. Okay. I also didn't mean to close that earlier. I just done messed up. I was thinking about like having to reset the clock or something. Open this one. Okay. Level 100 requires moveset. With the best moveset, people are scared of you. You say he won't bite. His name is Cupcake. So you saying that makes me think of who ran it? I think it was Alpha Rads. Alpha Rad did an egg lock. An egg lock where people could submit whatever Pokemon they wanted, right? And so Jaden, I believe it was Jaden, submitted a shiny Rayquaza that knew like Nuzzle, Tickle. It's like Nuzzle, Tickle, Rap. Maybe it was a really weird move set and had like the cute charm ability. Like it was just all over the place. And her response was, "He's just a quirky guy." And it was really funny. Let's see your jolly nature, right? Docile. Okay. Simple. That's what we didn't look at. So we have a simple Bidoof that we need to teach Curse very quickly. Because a Curse Bidoof, a simple Curse Bidoof is absolutely insane. Alright. Ooh, almost made it. Sweet Cupcake Princess. I don't remember what the item it held was. It was really funny. It was really cool. It was like, maybe it was a Poke Toy or something. Anyway, okay. So here's the situation. We have to beat this man. And it's actually a lot harder than it seems because we only have 3 Pokemon and 2 of them have to be on the field at all times. So this fight is actually kind of dangerous. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Growl. And then we're gonna switch into Chimchar. And the reason we're switching here is because that Shinx has Signal Beam, and now we both resist Signal Beam. And that's helpful. Oh gosh. Oh, that was a crit. That's a crit. That's actually good. We can work with that. It deals a max of 7 damage with a crit now. We know that. We're going to actually use Tackle on the Shinx, and we're going to hit both of them with Leer. So that we can immediately capitalize on that defense drop. Yeah, it uses Struggle. Brings us down to 10. That's important to know. So it does a max of 7. A low roll at this level isn't going to deal that much. Or a low roll at this level, between low and high, won't have that big of an effect. We've got like a 2-point swing. Alright, it only deals 2 damage to Chimchar, that's also really good to know. Now the Bidoof, using Tackle into Starly, because it's not growled, is going to be a problem. I can't tell if that's a Pokemon joke. We're gonna Leer again, because I think this Bidoof is simple. So Leering is just good. Okay, we take 4 there, 3 from, or 2 from that. Just radiating heat. Alright, we're good. The Smeargle dies this turn, so we're gonna focus the Bidoof. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. Trying to grill my corn. Yeah, so Smeargle dies. And now we get to scratch the Bidoof, or tackle it for free. And that is the match. The way you capitalized Heat Waves, I was like, are you expecting something to use Heat Wave? Is that the joke here? I've heard that a bunch of Europe is getting massive heat waves. I've got a friend in Scotland that was like, it is death here. Please send water. So I can kind of understand. I can't tell if that's like a... Is that a flex? In freedom units. Oh, I mean, that's... yes, that's pretty bad. I also appreciate the fact that you said freedom units. That's just funny. That's good content right there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old. Freedom units will always be funny. I didn't know that. I was unaware that you didn't have air conditioning, actually. That's a good point. I was about to say, wait, isn't that like almost... There you go. I was like, that's a little up there, my guy. It's like 180 degrees. Oh man, what is it right now? Let's check. I'm curious. Let's check the weather. Obviously, if you guys don't have AC, then this doesn't mean anything. It is currently... My phone is trying to tell me what the temperature is. I would leave. I would leave the country. It feels like 90 degrees here currently. And I think that's like, what, 38? It's a nice 51%. That's disgusting. Anything over like 30% humidity, I think, is awful. Remember to crack a window. If you don't crack a window, then using a fan just turns your room into a convection oven. Oh, 161. I was thinking it was closer to 180. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, they get a defense curl up. We're just ignoring that. And we're gonna continue hitting this Dalo as much as we can. Yeah, get out of here, Schwalbeini. It did us good, but then it defected, so it dies. Okay, yeah, we're just... I actually did more than I thought it would, honestly. There we go. That way we can keep watching those numbers a little bit. Hey, we got the crit. That was huge. Dealing 1 damage at a time. 1 damage at a time. There we go. Today it was 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's disgusting. hate how warm it gets. It's ugh. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll make it into Jubilife, do some Jubilife stuff, and then we'll be calling it a night, because I've got places to be. So, but we will continue on Thursday. And Rhyme, let's see your fun new ability idea. Ooh, it could be interesting. So you like telepathy, right? Telepathy, no, not telepathy. What am I looking for? What's the ability that lets you use your ally's item? That ability, but your opponent. Like, you get to also use your opponent's item. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah, so it's right around 1830. But I've got to got meetings. Some friends we're all going out, so I can't remember the ability. Symbiosis. There's an ability that you get to use your ally's item. I think Orin Guru gets it, and maybe that's it. Let's see here. The business is calling. Oh! See, I didn't actually know how that ability worked. I thought you just got to use their item. And that'd be cool. Do you have DC? So, to me, DC means Discord. I was about to say DC means difficulty class or direct current. I do have Discord. Give me a second while I get rid of these things. Bonk. That wasn't super helpful. There we go. I was like, is it gonna do the thing? I don't remember. There we go. Sorry, guys. Trying to. Here you go. Yeah, so I'm actually working on setting up a Discord, and when I do, I'm hoping to make everything a little bit more streamlined, but trying to get all of the yeah, like you said, the stream pings and schedules, right? Obviously, those would go in there, but I would also talk in there, and because, you know, why not? You know, just discuss things. Also thought about putting some of the gaming bots in there that I have. Yeah, we can't get Shinx here because we got Starly here. Oh, and it's an Intimidate Shinx. But if I do stream pings, Rhyme, it should let you know, like, not to be late, right? right? That's how that works. We're gonna mash through this real quick because I gotta go here in a minute. I said we were gonna do some Jubilife stuff, but I think next time we just start getting our encounters here. So we'll do something. Oh, we'll get the poke attach, the stupid watch, and I just about talked to that person out of habit. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, your fun ability, I was thinking, like, I didn't realize that it just passed the item off. I just thought you got to also benefit from the item, because I have never used Symbiosis. And so I was like, oh man, that's super cool. Nah, that's busted. However, that could be a cool ability, right? Both you and your ally benefit from your item. That could be neat. And not through Symbiosis, like you just benefit from the item. So now suddenly you have two Pokemon that have leftovers, essentially. But also, you get your own item. So you could have Life Orb. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's a pain. Are you kidding me? But you could like be holding a Life Orb and leftovers. And suddenly you both hit hard and are extra tanky. Oh yeah, you have to give it to something like Delibird. Like, it would have to be something really bad in order to keep it relatively balanced. Kind of like how Meditite and Cham were the only ones to have pure power for a while. And Meryl, I guess technically. The Meryl line also had huge power, but both their attack stats weren't great, so it was okay. Okay, but with that, like I said, I gotta get going. So thank you all for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, I greatly appreciate the views. You can go ahead and talk in the comments about how I'm bad about something. And while you're there, you might as well click that subscribe button, right? For Rhyme and Any, who are here right now, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.